Hi everyone, I'm Chanel from Stamping Stilettos, back with a very quick case card class. Now this has been cased from Pinterest and was put on there by Janet Wakeland. A very vibrant, very gorgeous, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Loving it, and could be done in lots of different colours. So let me tell you what I've used to make this card. So we are using the Remarkable You stamp set. Just beautiful, look at this, and they're very large images as well. And then we're using Crumb Cake 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have some retired DSP in Melon Mambo, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. A piece of Very Vanilla for the insides, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Then we have Basic Black, which is 4 3/8 by 3 1/8. Now a piece of watercolour card, which is 4 1/4 by 3. But I will say one thing, I just did this on Very Vanilla and it came out perfect, and I used the aqua marker, so as long as you don't do too watery, the Very Vanilla will be fine. I've got watercolour card there, but Very Vanilla will work just fine. And then I have another piece of watercolour card or Very Vanilla, which would be 1 and 3.5. That's right. Yes, one by 3.5. And then Old Olive, which is 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. And I have already used the banner punch and done that. So I'll go ahead and just make my little banner end for that one as well. Right, so we need that and that for the stamping. Now I'm going to stamp inside for this card, so I'm using Old Olive. As you can see, I've just put some leaves inside. So we're using Old Olive, and we're using the big, look how large that stamp is, it's a beast. It's a beast, I tell you. And we're just going to stamp in the corner like that. And we'll put that to one side. And then we are going to take the banner for the sentiment, and we're going to use Basic Black. And you want to stamp it over as much as you can on here, because we have some linen thread there. Like that. So just leaving just enough space there. And then, without getting all bits all over me, we're going to use the Basic Black again. And we're going to use the big flower. Now I'm going to take the stamp to the take the ink pad to the stamp for this. This is just Basic Black, and we're just going to down like that. Now if you find that there are some little bits that could have been a bit darker, I just take my Many Marvellous markers and just go in here and go over these bits. So what I'll do is, there's quite a few on there, so I'm just going to bring in the one that I did earlier, and I have just gone over those slightly. I find with the watercolour card, you do have little bits missing, but when I did it on the Very Vanilla, I didn't have that at all. So I would actually go for the Very Vanilla and not the watercolour card next time, personally. Right, now what we're going to do, we're taking our aqua marker, and we've got some Melon Mambo and the Melon Mambo ink pad, and what we're going to do, we're just going to colour this in. and it really doesn't take very long because you don't have to be that careful about the lines until you get to the edge. She says, look, I have gone over a little bit. Okay, take your time. Much more to do. And you could of course use your watercolour pencils, or just colouring using your Many Marvellous markers. Right, I'm just going to clean my brush off, and then we're bringing it back the old olive just to do the stem. Like that. And that is all of the, you don't need to use your ink anymore. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take some linen thread and just wrap this around twice. So once, twice, and we're just going to tie this in a knot and then do a bow. Now I did actually find this little implement in one of our craft shops. I've been looking for it forever, and I'll show you. It's a pair of tweezers that hold your thing to when you want to do a bow, but I haven't used it yet because I find it tips over. Look, silly thing, look. So you've put it down like that, and it's okay, it's done it then a little bit, but I didn't find it was as good as I thought. It goes topsy-turvy. It gets in my way actually, so I'm not so sure about it. Alright, let's take that out. I'm sure it's very helpful, but I am actually getting a bit better at my bows, I think. So you just want to trim those ends like that to get my finger out of there, and then we're going to take some Tombow and we're going to adhere that down to there. I'm just going to hold that down just for a moment because of the thread. That's it. What I'm going to do is stick a block on there for a minute while I, oh my gosh, it's rush hour traffic outside, if you can hear. Yesterday it was school time, today it's rush hour. So I'm going to bring in our card base and my bone folder. I actually love this stamp set, and I've had this stamp set for a long time. Love it. Right, taking our DSP. I also love the lilies in this stamp set, and I will be doing a sympathy card using the lilies in the next couple of days. And it's super fast and easy when you unfortunately need one of those cards every now and then. You know, it's not the sort of card I have lots of in my stash, and I've done that the wrong way around, but never mind. I'm going to pop that down like that, but I will be doing a sympathy card in the next couple of days from the lilies. And these are all adhered down apart from the banner, which the banner, I should say, the sentiment, which I will put on dimensionals. And then let's go put some dimensionals on here. Like that. And then just pop that down. There. And then all that's left to do is to, now where did I put, there it is. Couldn't find me inside piece. I thought I'd thrown it or something, then I don't know what I'd done with it. You pop that down inside like that. Just lovely, and would be lovely to do this in different colours as well. Just loving it, love the colours, great way to use up your retired DSP, and just so beautiful. Absolutely love that card. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care, and see you soon. Bye bye.